The Sirens Song. No, that's not a really bad album by a K-pop band, it's the name of tomorrow's update. The Skull of Sirens Song. A new PvP incentive update that's essentially 2 Reaper chest jigsaw pieces that you gotta put together and you win a jacket. Yep, that pretty much wraps it up. Joking aside, I'm actually looking forward to this update, so let me tell you everything that this new world event has to offer. Firstly, Briggsy, the woman who can materialize on every player's ship around the world no matter where you are or what you're doing, who can also appear on any island of her choosing, who is also on a business trip in the Sea of the Damned with the Dark Brethren, decides to stick a ghost note on your ship's mast because she can't be bothered. This note on your ship's mast is likely the most lore-relevant reason we'll get in this update for her sudden re-emergence and lack of any explanation, so I don't know, deal with that I guess. Clicking on this note sends you on the quest for the Skull of Sirens Song, which now emits 100% more vortex tubes compared to fire. But to get your hands on this Karen skull, you've got to first get 2 items, a chest that contains the skull and a key in which to open said chest. In the perfect case scenario, multiple crews will go after each part of this Fisher-Price jigsaw puzzle, resulting in 2 different ships with 2 of the parts needed. It's then up to each crew to duke it out and fight to the death to acquire both pieces. But this is Sea of Thieves, so it'll likely just be one crew chasing another crew for 2 hours. Once one crew has both parts of the puzzle, upon opening the chest, they are gifted the Skull of Sirens Song. However, putting this skull anywhere in the vicinity or on your ship will curse your ship with the RGBs and slow down your vessel. It'll also make skeletons spawn on islands wherever you carry it for some reason. I don't know why that's relevant, but there you go. You can also kill people with the skull, but as usual, the video showcases absolutely unaware and slow to react pirates who just take the damage to the face whilst they die. Once the skull is grabbed, a new map is given to the crew with the skull, revealing the hand-in location on one of the islands in Sea of Thieves. It'll also be marked by a big walnut whip. Once the skull is handed into Briggsy, she'll likely give you a little backstory as to why she's here, but you'll never hear it because you'll be blundered in the back by a mouthy European teenager. Speaking of blunderbusses to your face, Apex Gaming PCs. Okay, that's a bad segue, but here we are. Apex Gaming PCs have been a sponsor for the channel for a long time now, and they're the perfect website to visit if you want to get into PC gaming, but haven't got the foggiest where to start. Apex has also recently partnered with Bread, so if you want to finance your purchases, you can buy what you want now and pay later with Bread. No, not actual bread. Especially useful for those of you wanting to gift out a holiday gift this season. Links down below and use code Falcore at checkout to save even more money. I just love them so much. In fact, I'm going to call them and tell them now.
You're through to Apex Gaming PCs. This is Daryl talking. How can I help you?
Hey Daryl. I love you.
Sorry, what?
I love you, man.
I love you too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Doing this new world event will unlock, in varying stages of completion, the Briggsy jacket and mask. Finally, a continuation of the Briggsy taco hat, and a Siren Song flag, RGB sails, and a reskinned Dark Adventurer figurehead. We're unsure at how this is all unlocked, but I'm hoping it's enough of the grind to keep the event active for more than a weekend. Now, apart from all the quips and shade I'm throwing at the developers, I'm genuinely excited for this update. However, it does come with a few concerns. At one point during the showcase, they mentioned distracting a crew with a broadside whilst rowing out to the hand-in point. Question is the rowboat affected by this curse? It's concerning because a rowboat is actually faster than a galleon against the wind. So if that is the case, the rowboat would succeed in this scenario if being chased by a galleon. And more to the point, if I was to put the skull on a harpoon rowboat and grapple my crew's ship, could I water ski the skull to the hand-in whilst the main ship is unaffected by the curse? We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But I'm hoping this was addressed. Right? Right? Of course, my other concern is retention. Retention. I mean no offense to the developers by saying this, but retention is not Sea of Thieves' most strongest of skills. Almost every single update this game has ever had, every voyage, every PvP event, every tall tale has never once had any significant updates once its initial release to keep people excited and to keep them coming back. Apart from the occasional rebalance or quality of life overhaul, of course. Even Even the Chest of Fortune is now available at the Fort of the Damned, which essentially turns the Chest of Fortune into an all-you-can-eat Chest of Fortune buffet, which removes that whole high-risk, high-reward factor that the Fort of Fortune had. I'm worried, and history of PvP-focused updates in Sea of Thieves gives me ample worry for such things. That the Skull of Sirens song will give out a handful of commendations on Thursday, and then just stay stagnant and over time essentially become Reaper's Chests Mark II, where you'll occasionally see some new players jumping around an outpost trying to figure out where to sell it, with no one trying to take it off them. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Either way, it's new and everyone will want to do it coming this Thursday. So at the very least, we'll get 2 weeks of some awesome gameplay surrounding this new event. Also, if that's not enough cosmetic hype for you, Twitch drops starting this Friday with a recolor of the Sea Dog's pistol, sniper rifle, concertina, and hurdy-gurdy. Simply head over to this website to link your Twitch account with your Sea of Thieves account, then hop along to the stream on Friday and watch to earn your rewards. That pretty much wraps it up for today, folks. I'll see you all soon, and happy sailing. Brooksy, she's got a hat. Brooksy, it's the taco hat. Brooksy, she's got no story. Oh, come on, you've got to subscribe for the song. Jeez.